Prime Minister urged UAE business community to invest largely in Bangladesh. Even after the withdrawal of VAT, the price of a 5-litre bottle of soybean oil is high in market. And BMP Bangladesh Airlines will start operating flights to Toronto, Canada from March 26. Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Mytv News. I'm Fawzia Roshan with you in the newsroom today. Viewers are watching the headlines, now I'm going to the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina today urged the United Arab Emirates business community to invest largely in Bangladesh's special economic zones and high-tech parks, particularly in ready-made garments, leather, jute, food, ICT and ITES. The Prime Minister was addressing the Joint Business Council organized by the business communities of Bangladesh and UAE at the virtual meeting room in the place of her residence here, spelling out various measures taken by her government to create a conducive environment for foreign investments. She said, "I assure you all that Bangladesh is now a land of lucrative opportunities." The Premier said Bangladesh is moving fast in urbanization, industrialization and increasing teledestiny to connect individuals to governance, innovation and markets. The prices of most daily commodities, including rice and pulses, hiked in the market during this week. Prices of fish and chicken have also risen. The vegetable market is also booming. Meanwhile, even after the withdrawal of VAT, the price of a 5-litre bottle of soybean oil is 795 taka. And unlike the previous week, buyers are being forced to buy other products along with edible oil. The uncomfortable prices of daily essentials are on the rise ahead of the month of Ramadan. The price of onion has risen and is being sold at 60 to 65 taka. Lentils are being sold at 120 to 125 taka. The prices of daily commodities are on the rise due to the failure of the government, says BMP Secretary General Mirza Islam Alamgir. Protesting against the price hike in front of the National Press Club, he said the government was not taking effective steps to control the prices of daily commodities due to lack of accountability to the people. On other occasion, BMP leader said that the ruling party does not believe in any development. Law Minister Anisul Haq said that the government is doing everything necessary to keep edible oil and diesel prices under control. Due to this measure of the government, the price of soybean oil has come down a bit. He was speaking to reporters at an extended meeting of the Awami League in Koshba Upazila of Brahmanbaria at noon. He added that all over the world, oil prices have not raised so much in the last 40 years. Local Government, Rural Development and Cooperatives Minister Tajul Islam said the tax levied on imported essential commodities including oil, pulses and rice would be passed out for the benefit of the people. He attributed the rise of commodity prices to the rise in prices of all commodities in the world market. The corona epidemic and the Russia-Ukraine war have affected the world market. As a result, prices have risen slightly in Bangladesh. He was speaking as the chief guest at a function marking the 50th anniversary of Bangladesh's independence and victory. Metro Rail will be launched in December this year. Other development works are also in progress alongside. Progress work of MRT section line 6 from Uttora to Agarga portion is 90%. Managing Director of DMCTL said that the overall progress work of Metro Rail depot is 99%. MAN Siddiq also said that all the coaches of Metro Rail will arrive in the country by December. Zubair Rahman with the more details.
Metro Rail is no longer a dream but a reality. Work on MRT Line 6 from Uttora to Motijil is progressing at a fast rate. The country's first metro rail is being constructed in this part at a cost of Taka 22,000 crore. The whole project is being implemented under 9 packages. Besides, 100% of the land development work has been completed long ago, from which the government has saved 71 crore taka.
2% পর্যন্ত অগ্রগতি হয়েছে।
The inauguration from Uttara to Motijhil part is scheduled for December 2023. However, the section from Uttara to Agargaon will be launched in December this year, said DMCTL Managing Director MAN Siddiqui.
ডিসেম্বর 2022 মাসে আমাদের উত্তরা থেকে
There are 9 stations from Uttara to Agargaon. In the meantime, roof sheets have been installed in 8 stations. Work is underway to construct mechanical, electrical, plumbing, architectural, entry and exit structures. 10 sets of trains have arrived at the Metro Rail depot. There have been several trial runs. The remaining 14 sets of trains will reach Dhaka by December, said the managing director of DMCTL. The overall progress of the depot work is 99% that has its own power station. Zubair Rahman, MyTV News Desk.
Here, a State Minister of Civil Aviation and Tourism Mohammad Mahbub Ali has said that Biman Bangladesh Airlines will start operating flights to Toronto, Canada from 26 March. The State Minister said this at an award distribution ceremony of a Biman Half Marathon Competition 2022 held at Hatirjil Amphitheatre in the capital on Friday morning. All preparations for direct flight from Dhaka to Toronto are in final stage, he said. Mahbub Ali said, "We have come a long way in launching Dhaka to New York flights. Also, everything has been finalized about launching the flight from Dhaka to Narita, Japan. Activities have been halted due to pandemic only." The government has taken various steps to compensate the students for the loss of education due to the closure of education institutions for the last 1.5 years due to the pandemic. Education Minister Dr. Deepu Moni has said this while talking to reporters after attending a workshop in Ashulia today. The Education Minister further said that teachers should not be involved in politics and students should be treated as human beings. A case has been filed against Tobibur Rahman, former in charge of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujib Safari Park, in connection with the deaths of 11 zebras. Inspector of Sripur Police Station Mahfouz Imtiaz Bhuya confirmed the news on Friday morning. Rafiqul Islam, acting in charge of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujib Safari Park, filed the case under the Animal Welfare Act. The deaths of 11 zebras, a tiger and a lion at the Safari Park in 33 days, allegedly due to negligence, triggered a nationwide outcry. Viewers, now international news. After talks between the Israeli Prime Minister and the presidents of Russia and Ukraine, Israeli officials told reporters that the talks were now in their final stages. However, according to a report in the Jerusalem Post, Kiev did not tell the West much about direct talks between Russia and Ukraine. Zubair Rahman with the more details.
Russia has made its final offer to Ukraine to end the war in current situation. The future of the war depends on the acceptance or rejection of this proposal by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. French President Emmanuel Macron thinks that if Ukraine rejects Russia's offer, it will face the worst possible situation in the future. In that case, Putin could order his army to use maximum force, which could change the scenario of Ukraine.
Communauté des Nations.
According to a report in the Jerusalem Post, Zelensky is now mostly frustrated, but on the other hand, he is enjoying immense popularity for fighting the war without fleeing the country in times of crisis. Experts believe that in the end, Zelensky will be forced to give up his claim to the disputed Donbas region, formally recognize Ukraine's pro-Russian dissidents, as well as pledge that Ukraine will not join NATO and shrink the military and declare Ukraine neutral. However, Israeli officials told reporters that the main talks were taking place directly between Russia and Ukraine, which are now in the final stages. And the Jerusalem Post reports that this is far more significant than that the West has said about talks. The report also states that Kyiv did not inform the West about what was discussed in the talks. Zubair Rahman, MyTV News Desk.
Viewers, about today and the headlines once again. Prime Minister urged the UAE business community to invest largely in Bangladesh. Even after the withdrawal of VAT, the price of a 5-litre bottle of soybean oil is high in market. Biman Bangladesh Airlines will start operating flights to Toronto, Canada from March 26. Russia and Ukraine talks about ending the war are in final stages, said Israel. And the first group of Bangladesh cricket team left for South Africa today. That's all from our newsroom for now. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News online, visit YouTube/MyTVBD News. And to watch all our programs, visit YouTube/MyTVBangla, Facebook/MyTVBangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Don't forget to join with us. Till then, stay connected. Viewers, be careful to prevent coronavirus and follow the hygiene rules. Allah Hafiz.